So good evening all, and today's webinar is all about our data analytics. My name is Gitesh Kumar Malik, and today I'll deliver you regarding this data analytics concept. So before going into that, we'll know we should know who are we. We have started this PythonSoft LLP in the year 2021. Before that, we are associated with different kinds of software companies as well as educational institute. My software career has been started in 2005, and Mr. Ranjan Das, his software career has been started from 2007. Fine. So from that day onward, we used to be in software fields. We used to work in software field for some days, maybe some not days actually, for some years. Then we have switched back to this teaching part, training part. We used to teach Java, Python, AI, ML, web technology, machine learning. All right, all these things we used to teach, data analytics, data science. Fine, these things we used to train different kind of students. And I think in my career, I might have trained already 1 lakh plus because I have started my training career from 2005 itself. So I have started my software developer career from 2002, but I have started teaching from 2005. And we have created, me and one of my friends, we have started this Java training. Organization name is something called Java Point way back in 2005 here at Soidnagar in Bhubaneswar, right? So that's all about introduction about our organization. And similarly, Ranjan Das, he had started his career in 2007. And then he had started also deliver the software concepts to different kinds of organization students from that year itself. Anyway, right now we are situated at Khandagiri, Bhubaneswar, Khandagiri Square, Bhubaneswar. And this is what about our PythonSoft LLP. Now, what is data analytics? Converting your raw data into meaningful insight that help people and organization to make better decision is known as data analytics. Some people used to get confused about data analytics and data scientist. So the initial stage in both of them are same. In data analytics or data science, you have to convert the raw data into meaningful insight. But in case of data analytics, you may not predict the future. Whereas in case of data science, you can predict the future. That is the difference between data scientist and data analytics. So data analytics, both of them used to process the raw data, or you can say old data, into generate some kind of information. Whereas data analytics job is to generate current market scenario, all right, current trend in the market, so that software companies or your organization, in which whatever organization you are working, they can get the better opportunity or they can make better decision. Whereas data scientist can make the future prediction. That is the thin difference between these two, data analytics and data science. I hope all of you have understood what I said. Yes or no? Some people are still joining, so I have to become mute for one case. Something I have started this. I have to become mute for 4 or 5 seconds during the lecture. Now, what is data analytic process? All this involves with getting the past data or previous data, collect the data. All right. You can gather data gather data from different sources like your website, apps, survey, sensor, database, datashet, all right, cloud. You can get the data from everywhere in Excel format, in your database format. All right. As well as you can get the data available in your campus, or you can say in your on-premise data. On-premise data means the data available in your company, as well as you can get the data from the internet, or you can say from the cloud. So first you have to collect the data in data analytics. Then you need to clean the data. What to clean the data? Data, it's data. It's not kind of our daily apparels like our shirt or dress, so that once we wear it, we have to wash it. No, here clean means something else. Cleaning means we have to remove the error, we have to remove the duplicate, we have to remove the nulls value, we have to go for missing value. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Clean the data. So this data has to be cleaned before it could have been used in our Power BI or in data analytic process. Once we collect the data, then we have to clean the data. Then we need to analyze the data to see the statistical methods or software or machine learning to identify trend and relationship. We have to analyze the data by ourselves, what is there to produce. Once we analyze the data, yeah, you want to ask something? Okay. Satyam, if you don't want to ask, okay, that's all right. Already while I have delivering about clean the data, you have underlined that. That's all right. No issue. Now analyze the data completed. Right now I'm going for visual result. If you want to ask me something, you can ask. I think somebody has given something in chat. I knew I have not seen that. Okay, okay. Good evening. All right. Then visualize the result. Present finding using chart, graph, dashboard. Okay, chart, graph, map, KPI. Lot of things are there. Line chart, bar chart. All right. A lot of things are there in the visualization. You have to generate the visualization. That means you have to produce the dashboard. All right. Once you produce the dashboard, you can share the dashboard among your colleagues or through the internet also, so that maybe some higher officials, they're not available in your campus, right? They may be sitting somewhere else doing some kind of business with other people's, or of course for your company. So they want to also see the things. So there you're supposed to go for, once you produce the visualization, then you have to produce the report. Once you publish the report can be visual, report can be viewed by browser through laptop or my mobile app also. All right. Once your higher authorities, they will view the data, then they can take the decision. So final thing is that to make the decision, so use the insight to improve products, services, or business strategies. That is what I told. Data analytic job is to convert the raw data into meaningful insight, in which you have to generate the current market scenario or current trends in the market that will help your organization to make better decision, to make profit. That is what the thing. All right. So that is what about data analytics. Satyam, why you are doing this? You are not a school child, right? So don't do this. Again, Satyam, really? All right. So high demand skill. Organization in every industry use data to make decision. Therefore, the data analytics skills are valuable across many sectors. Like if there is a doctor, he also want to see the data analytics result. All right. If somebody is there in financial industry or financial market, he also want to see this report, kind of report. So what is everybody before doing any kind of business, they have to see the current market scenario, current trends, then only they can make decision. Due to this global warming nowadays, all of you might be encountering severe rain or severe heat. When it is not raining for 3 to 4 days, it is like we are as if we are in a summer days. We used to feel like summer heat in our surroundings. All right. But before that, we do have different kinds of season. Generally, we used to feel 6 seasons in our India, but back to 4 to 5 years, we used to feel about 3 seasons like summer, winter, and rainy season. Nowadays, it is either rainy season or summer season, something like that. It is going on alternatively. Anyway, so when you're supposed to, if you are in an organization who is dealing with AC, then when you're supposed to give discount on AC, definitely you will not give any discount on AC on summer days. You're supposed to give discounts on AC on winters, like in winter season, not in summer season. Because in summer season, everybody used to eager AC, but in winter, nobody is used to eager purchase AC. So there you're supposed to get the market, you're supposed to provide kind of discount. All right. So those kinds of decision we supposed to get only when we will be aware about current market scenario. All right. So since the data analytics job is to generate the current market scenario by getting the old data. So that is why organization in every industry uses it to get the better decision. Now, apart from that, what is there? Wide range of career opportunity. Learning data analytics can prepare you for roles such as data analyst, business analyst, reporting analyst, marketing analyst, financial analyst, health analyst, like that. Useful in every industry, data analytics is used in IT, banking, healthcare, e-commerce, retail, manufacturing, education, logistics. All right. So applications, where it is implemented and which kind of industry using data analytics. Banking and finance, they are using data analytics. As I told you, retail e-commerce, they are also using this. Healthcare, they are also using it. Manufacturing, they are also using it. Marketing, they are also using it. See, data analytics is not a new concept. It's very old concept. Now, if I'm writing, let me tell you something. Okay, manufacturing, marketing, transport and logistics, education, IT and software, energy utilities, human resource. So these are the area where data analytics are implemented. Or you can say these are the industry where data analytics is implemented. I want to ask a simple question. Say I have written x equal to 10, y equal to 20, z equal to x plus y. Now, anybody like to share what is the current value of z? I'm not writing the variable in terms of data types. Just let me write like this. If I'm using C, C++, Java, then I have to write the variable like this, int x, int y equal to 20. Now then int z, there I can write x plus y. All right. And depending upon whatever language we are using, if we are using Python, then no need to write int x into y. Just we can write xy like that. And if I use print to print the value of z, now anybody like to tell me what is the current value of z? What is the current value of z? Yes, I'm listening. Anybody like to answer me in this? 30. Okay. I got it. Yeah, I got. You got your answer. Raz, no need to say again because all of you are writing your answer in chat. That's good. So 30. Now my question is, once the program completed, whether you write this program in Java, C, C++, or Python, I don't mind. Of course, in Java, this print is not there. In C also print is not there. In C++ print is not there. Only in Python print is there. Anyway, I'm least bothered about the syntax of the language. And as I told you, these are the variables we used to write in Java, C, C++. But in Python, we're supposed to write x equal to 10, y 20, z equal to x plus y. No need to write the data type, I hope. All right. Now, once the program completed, where the value will reside? Once the program completed completion, after the program completion, where this value 30, that is Z value, where the value of Z is stored, where the value of Y variable 20 is stored, where the value of X variable 10 is stored. That is what my question. Once the program completes, definitely program prints the value of Z as 30, and after completion of the program, where the value 30 goes, where the value 20 goes, where the value 10 goes. That means where this value used to be stored. That is what my question. I hope all of you have understood my question. Yes or no? Let me tell you in English, in Hindi. After program, sorry, प्रोग्राम कंप्लीट होने के बाद ये जो x का वैल्यू 10 है, y का वैल्यू 20 है, z का वैल्यू 30 है, वो कहाँ स्टोर हुआ? दैट इज व्हाट आई हैव आस्क्ड. Like to answer me? Yeah, you are allowed, all right, around 30 students, but none of you are answering. Either you can answer or you can write down the answer in chat. I don't mind. Go on. Any one of you? None. Okay, somebody has writing something. If it is a bigger answer, okay, somebody has written it has to be stored in Z variable. Okay, anybody else? In variables, okay. Vivo V24. He has written Z and Anjum has written it is in variables. All right. Adyasa also said variable Z. Sam's Mahapatra told in a data structure. I think Basant Basant B. Kumar. I'm unable to read the name properly, I hope. He said 30. No. My question was Basant, where the value 30 has been stored. Some of your friends, they are saying in variables. Some of them are saying in data structure. Actually, once the program completed, the value never used to get stored. It is simply discarded. That means it is thrown away. So whatever value we are giving to variable like 10, 20, 30, I can say we are assigning the variable or initializing the variable. The proper term is initializing the variable. Storing the value in a variable, this process in our technical, that means in our programming language, it is called initialization, right? So simply these values are discarded once the program completed. So whatever we are saying as value, like 10, 20, 30, these are value. So value is nothing but information, which is, in other words, is called data. So data is nothing but value or information we are using in the program, right? So once the program completes, the value simply discarded. That means it is cleaned. Nothing will remain there in the memory or in the variable, right? So that is the problem with this programming language. So you need to store it somewhere. Why you need to store it somewhere? So that you can use it in your program again. So where you can store it? Maybe in an Excel file, maybe in cloud, maybe in database table, maybe again in your kind of text file. So there are different ways to store the value and to read the value back into your program once you restart your program or project. Right? So this data analytics means analyzing the data or value or information we are using in the program. So that is the simplest answer I can give you. What is data analytics? Analyzing the data, that is what value, that is what information used in our program. Used means it's past data. All right. So that is what about the industry where this data and analytics has been implemented. Like if you search internet, let us say you are searching in your laptop, you have opened your browser, there you have searched a kind of phone. Just you have written best phone within 25,000 or 30, 45,000 like that, or 40,000 like that. So it will display you some devices. You will again open different phone of different company and you can make them comparison. Right. So after that you have decided, no, my phone is all right. Why should I change? Why should I invest in phone again? Let me wait for another 3 to 4 months. All right, then I can change. Right now it's not necessary. I can change it afterward. But 1 month after, again you are searching from some other thing in the browser. It shows you different kinds of phone available or latest phones available in the market. How the hell it knows or remembers me? So it not only remembers me, but also it remembers what I had been looking for. All right or not? When I have logged in for the first time, what I have been looking for, it is remembering that also. Not only remembers who the hell the person is, but also remembers what he used to do in the last time he used to access the net. All right. So that means it is analyzing your requirement and providing the result without asking it. So that is what data analytics. So that is what I told. Data analytics is not a new concept. All right. It is a old concept, but now it is presented in a different way. So next is career opportunities. You can be a data analyst intern, you can junior data analyst, you can become data analyst, you can become senior data analyst, you can become business intelligence analyst, you can become analytics manager, and you can also become chief data officer. All right. So these are different kinds of, you can say, post where you will get implemented. All right. Understood, everybody? My voice is audible to all of you. Just I'm checking it. Satyam, my voice is audible to you? Yes or no? Satyam, are you there? Okay. I think I had joined but left the session. Oh, he has given something in chat. Sam Mahapatra. Okay. Okay. Next. So these are the kind of posts. So first you have to apply for junior data analyst or maybe data analyst intern. Then after getting experience and you will get promotion and finally you will become chief data officer. All right. Industry requirement in data analytics. I think I have given you an example about surfing the internet for purchasing a new phone, isn't it? So that concept goes back to 1992 since the internet has started its appearance. Not exactly in 1992. It's around 97, 98 when the concept of e-commerce evolved in internet. The concept is there, data analytics concept. But nobody has understood what is data analytics. But nowadays it is booming. So why industry is certainly require kind of data analytics due to the digital transformation. All right. All of you have an Aadhaar card in your mobile phone. We don't used to carry our Aadhaar card in our wallet. All right. So due to this digital transformation, it is required. AI and automation. All right. I don't need to say anything regarding AI and automation. Everybody knows about it. And to generate the business intelligence. As I told you, if we analyze the past data to generate the current trend or current market scenario, so that will help the business organization to concentrate how to develop their or how to get profit out of their business. So that is what business intelligence, customer centric business. As I told you, you have been looking for kind of phone way back before 3 months. Now again, you are surfing the internet. It is showing you suggestion regarding new kinds of phone or current latest phone available in the market. So that is what customer centric business. All right. Apart from that, some of you may be driving two-wheeler. All right. If the two-wheeler is in your name, then when there is a pollution certificate used to end, then you will get notification. So that is again customer centric business. Also, if you have done some kind of your insurance policy, maybe life insurance, maybe health insurance, then before the insurance used to expire, we used to get information. All right, that is what customer centric business. So it is also implemented there. Forecasting and planning. Analytic help business predict sales, demands, risk, cost, and future trends. So not exactly future trend, but future outcomes, not trends. All right, future trend means doesn't implies your future exact future trend, just future scenario. It may produce future scenario in forecasting and planning. But if you are going for data scientist, then definitely you can generate future prediction. So it is future trend, not prediction. All right. Now, what is there in data analytics? We have Excel, advanced Excel, then SQL, then Power BI, and Power BI produces data visualization, and finally project. So these are the things we have in our data analytics. Now, some people used to ask me, sir, I don't have any programming knowledge. What the hell I supposed to do? No need. All right. If you have gone through Python, then everybody used to say, no need to read C, no need to read C++, just read Python because it is easy to write. So if you are not from technical background, like you have not done any programming language, C or C++ or Python, still then one thing you can learn, that is what data analytics. Because here, programming concept is not required at all. All right, you don't need any programming skill to go for this. Some of the participant may ask, sir, how then we'll clean the data? Because we have pandas there, we have numpy there, we can implement them to clean the data, transform the data. No, these are not the only way to use the to clean and transform the data by using Python. So if you know about programming language like Python or R, then it is an advantage for you. But still then without them, we can clean the data, we can transform the data by using Excel, as well as we can use database to clean the data and transform the data, and we can feed those data directly to Power BI. So as I have said, we don't need any programming language to go for B to make career in data analytics. We don't need any kind of programming language at all. But as I have said, if you have the knowledge of any programming language like R, Python, then definitely it is an advantage for you. Definitely it is an advantage for you. And after Power BI, we have something called visualization. So Power BI produces visualization, produces report. All right. And project is a part of every software training you will undergo. Whether you learn Python, whether you learn Java, whether you learn AIML, whether you go for data science or data analytics, project is there. Without project, nothing is there. All right. Now, some participant, they used to ask me, sir, we have something called this similar to this Power BI business development tool, business intelligence tool. We have something called Tableau. So why should we learn Power BI instead of Tableau? All right. And why should we use Excel instead of Google Sheet? Google Sheet is similar to Excel. These are the valid question, genuine question. But Tableau will cost you more. Power BI is free. To learn Power BI, it is free. Yeah, Excel and Excel, Advanced Excel, both are related to your Google Sheet. All right. And Power BI, similar to it is Tableau. But you can browse yourself. Tableau is a little bit expensive, whereas Power BI is free. Free to learn, not to use in your organization. All right. Whether you are using Power BI or Tableau for your organization or for your company, you have to pay something. But to learn Power BI is free. All right. And data visualization is possible both in Power BI and Tableau. All right. Project, you can do whatever language you learn or whatever thing you do. Right. Next, Excel for data analytics. Now, why we need this Excel for data analytics? See, when we used to burn, all right, when we have our first cry, then our mother does not feed mutton or chicken directly in our mouth because our intestine and our mouth is not able to hold those things. It will burn our entire system out, and we used to be shut down. If my mother could have given us meat when we got our birth, then our entire system used to be shut down. Getting my point? Because our body, our mouth was so delicate, it is used to eat only or drink only milk. Getting my point? So step by step, we learn to eat different kinds of things. Similarly, Excel is the first step to learn data analytics. We'll learn a lot of things in Excel. We'll go for data cleaning, we'll implement formula, we'll go for lookups, we'll go for chart, we can create dashboard in Excel. So in that process, what will happen? We'll learn something in Excel. All right. And sometimes even if you are learn, like you might have heard, a lot of people used to prepare for UPSC, but used to end up in bank PO, end up in other government jobs. All right. Not like regular job, but they used to got class 2 job. So because preparation is everything. Similarly here, by learning Excel, you cannot become a data analytics. Getting my point? But it is the first step. As I have told you, when we used to got our birth, we used to drink milk. Then we used to get some solid food, and after that we used to go for non-veg thing. Getting my point? Similarly, here learning how to clean the data, how to implement formula, how to go for lookups, how to create chart, how to create dashboards. So that will enhance our knowledge or strengthen ourselves. When we learn data analytics, we can implement them without any difficulty. So that is the thing for Power Data Analytics or Excel used for data analytics. Understood? Next is your data cleaning in Excel. So we can remove duplicate data in Excel, duplicate rows in Excel. We can trim, we can clean. All right. We can use lot of functions in Excel to clean the data. Similarly, we have something called VLOOKUP to get the data. We can extract the data from a table in a different table. Like here, I have created an example. See, this is an Excel sheet. All right. I have something here, Raman and so and so. Here, see. This is, I have given A001, A002, A003. So all this 001, 002, 003 is there. All right. I can again write here also A, say 001. Next, I'll put something like A002, A003, A004. Sorry, this is not my 4 here. 4. So these are the ID. Fine. And I want to get the name of the persons. Like A001, I want to get Rajesh. A002. This is data extraction, not cleaning. All right, data extraction part. So here I can use VLOOKUP like this. VLOOKUP function. This one. All right. What I used to look for? I used to look for this field. What is that? L10. Now I'll put something like $L10. Why dollar? Because dollar means I'm fixing the column number. Next, I have to go for the data, where the data is available, actual data. I can choose from here to, then I can select the entire row, then I can select the entire column. See, I have already 101 rows. All right, it is exactly 100 rows. So that is what I have selected. This is what we look up A2, and this I want to make fix. Then what I should look for? I should look for ID column number is 1, name column is 2. I can put 2 or I can put false. 412 is false. We can make it uppercase. See, hit enter. It is coming up Rajesh. Rajesh I have not written, just I have written 1001 and I'm getting Rajesh. Now let me fix this. All right. Here we look up. I'll fix this data started from A2, then J2 and up to A101, J101. See, you can see here the last row number. It is 100, and here beside it is row number is 101, and this is your J column. All right, that is what I have given. This one A2 up to J101. So I'll make it row and column both fixed. I don't want to change that. Then that's it. 2. True means I'm referring to the name field. Then false. False means the exact match. If I put true, then it will go for approximate match. So Rajesh, now we drop this towards the downside like this. Amar. If I drag this, then like this. Similarly, after this, say I want to go for department, then I'll go for total salary. So let me write here department, DPRT. Okay, meant. Then here I'll put just salary. That's it. So again, for this, I have to write the formula. All right. So here I can drag this formula, but I have to again make some changes. So instead of that, I'm doing like this. Let me just write simplest form. I don't need to display you or tell you everything regarding this formula. So again, what I should look for? I should look for this field name A001. What is the row number? 10. And what is the column number? What is the column? L. So I suppose to write L10. And which one I want to make fix? I want to make column as fix. So let me put a dollar symbol. Then here I supposed to put this A001. Select the entire row, then go for the entire column and entire row. Then here and to fix this dollar, then dollar, here also make dollar, then dollar. Which field I supposed to get? Department. Now see, this ID is field number 1. With respect to field number 1, department is fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should put 5 here. Let me copy this because I need this for salary. Hit enter. HR. Definitely Rajesh, department is HR. Our department is production. Alright. So this drag this one. See, Kamal department is market. Alright. Sonu department is sales. I can also provide this Arjun 11 and 14. I don't need to provide. Just I made a silly mistake. Instead of A, okay. A001, Arjun C is coming up. Arjun payroll. This one Arjun is payroll. So you don't need to maintain the sequence. Similarly, if I want to go for salary, I can write this again. VLOOKUP. Now salary is the last field. Is total salary 1, 2. Okay, JJ means 10. All right. With respect to this, it is field number 10. Oh, false. I have not given anyway. So make it false. So that's it. This is coming. See, 16,771. So that is rounded up. Here it is not rounded up. So this is what we can do in Excel. Apart from this, as I have told you, we can do a lot of things in Excel. All right, just the things we have seen here. So here I have shown you just kind of lookup tables, VLOOKUP. There are different kinds of lookup, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, lookup like that. Pivot tables are there, chart there, dashboard there, map there, a lot of things are there in Excel. So those people who are unable to get the work in Power BI, they can use Excel. So that is, you can say, it is the foundation of your data analytics. You can start with Excel. Then you can jump into database concept. Then you can go for Power BI. Understood everybody what I said? Yes or no? All right. Now, this is
Yes,
the
sir.
thing I have shown you. All right. This is the thing just I have shown you in VLOOKUP. And here also I have written some kind of formula. All right. Anyway, now what is Power BI? Power BI is a business intelligence and data visualization platform developed by Microsoft. It helps the organization to collect, analyze, visualize, and share data through interactive dashboard and report. Microsoft Power BI is basically a collection of software services, apps, and connections that work together in order to turn raw data into meaningful insight. Visually immersive and interactive insights. All right. Now, Power BI can connect to many data sources such as your Excel file, SQL database, cloud. I think I have told you since the beginning of this. All right, job is to collect the data. From where we supposed to collect the data? We can collect the data from Excel file, from SQL, from cloud service, from CSVL text file, web APIs, wherever the data is present, we can collect the data. Now, if some of you are working in Python, how you are getting the data set? Would you like to tell me where you supposed to get the data set? Don't tell our faculty has given us data set. All right. That is the most what I can say. What is that? Lay excuses I used to hear. All right. Tell me if you are working in Python, you are if you knows in Python, there is a function in pandas and you used to write pb dot read underscore data, read underscore CSV to get the data from CSV file. Now, where are you supposed to get the CSV file? Python language itself does not used to provide any kind of data set. Now, how you used to get data set to work in your Python project or in your Python programming? How you are getting the data? Don't tell our teacher has given us, because nowadays everything is available on the net. All right. So where to get the data? You can get the data from Kaggle. You can get the data from ChatGPT. Ask the ChatGPT to generate kind of data for you. Some kind of data it can generate. So we can get the data in Excel files, in CSV file, text file, all right, or from database, or from cloud, or from internet web API. Then we supposed to transform the data into visualization, chart, graph, table, matrix, map, KPI, key performance indicator, into get interactive dashboard. To analyze the large amount data, why we use Power BI? To analyze large amount of data quickly. See, Excel used to handle 10 lakh, some 50,000 kind of data, 50,000 around data. But if you have more than that data, then you cannot handle it in Excel file, because Excel file cannot store more than 10 lakh 50,000 data. So where this data supposed to be available? It's supposed to be available either in your database or in your cloud. So you have to get the data from there. So that is what Power BI will help you. It can connect to many data sources to get the data. All right. It then transform the data into visualization. Next, this one. Why we supposed to use Power BI? To analyze large amount of data quickly, to create interactive dashboard and report, to combine data from multiple sources like Excel, CSV, database, API, etc., to support data-driven decision making, easy to use both for technical and non-technical users. That is what I said. If you don't know any programming language, don't worry. All right, this one, non-technical user. You don't need to write a single piece of code in your data analytics career. But if you know Python, then that is advantage. But even if you don't know Python, no need to worry about it. All right, because it is also for non-technical user. Those who has not written a single line of code in their life, they can also do this. Getting my point? So if you are avoiding what programming concept, if you are not good at programming language, then this is the best thing you can do. All right. So that is the reason we have something here in our this, as I told you, this is the thing, Excel. All right, this one. So this will make you a seasoned batsman like Sachin Tendulkar. All right, Sachin Tendulkar, he or Virat Kohli, they they are not becoming like star in our Indian cricket overnight. They have gone a lot of practice. So that is what Excel and Advanced Excel, MySQL is there. All right, without programming concept, if you learn these three things, then to implement other things in Power BI, it will be easy. That is what when we have learned this, when I have discussed about this, I told you, you don't need any kind of programming language to learn this. All right, without any programming language also, you can go for Power BI. So that is what here I have mentioned, non-technical user. Last line, easy to use for both technical and non-technical user. All right. Next is Power BI architecture. This is what our data source. Data source means to collect the data, we have to use database, or we can use your SQL server or Oracle database, or you can use Excel file, or you can use your cloud. Also, you can use web API to get the data. So once you get the data, you can do everything in Power BI. All right. Instead of Excel, you can do everything in Power BI. You can clean the data in Power BI by using something called Power Query, in which M code is used. All right. M code is kind of similar to calling a simple function. So those are used in Power BI. All right. To transform and clean your data and to transform data, as well as you can go for data modeling. Data modeling is your relationship in your database, like one to many, many to one, those kinds of relationship you can do. All right. Once you do this, then you can create your report, Power BI report. Power BI report can be stored in your computer, as well as you can publish it on the internet. Here, these are the laptop pictures. All right. Your organization head or your project head is sitting somewhere else in a geographical different location, but you want to produce the report to him. So how then he will do? Once you have created your report by using Power BI, all right, these are the service by which we can create report, dashboard, etc. All right, see, this is your pie chart. This is kind of line chart. This is bar chart. All right, this is another bar chart. So this is creating visualization or report. So once you have created this, then you can publish the report on the internet. So anybody can watch it. Not anybody exactly. Your colleagues or maybe your higher authorities, they will see the report or view the report through their laptop or from their mobile phone. All right. But for that, you need to pay something because this Power BI or Tableau, all these are used to charge you something for on monthly basis. All right. So that your report can be viewed by everybody. So that is what Power BI architecture. Understood, everybody? I think this is what already we have discussed, so no need to sit. So data analytics roadmap, collect data set. Either you collect from data set or from Excel, or as I have told you, from cloud or from web API. Then load the data in your Power BI. All right. This Power Query I have written. Use the Power Query to clean the data, to transform the data. All right. Once you have cleaned the data, transform the data, then you can go for data. See this data loading, data transformation. So after once you transform the data, it will be loaded. All right. As I have given here, this is what data transformation. Then load the data. After loading the data, you have to analyze the data. Then there you're supposed to use data modeling. You can go for data modeling. Then you can implement DAX, data analysis expression. All right. So these are kind of simple commands we used to give similar to our SQL to create something. Once you have implemented your DAX is not always required in your Power BI. All right. M query is also not used. That is, Power query is not always used. Here, even if you don't have any knowledge in any kind of programming language, instead of Power Query, you can go for that drag and drop menus to transform the data. I'll show you simple things in one or two simple things. Then I'll show you the entire project. All right. So that is what you can do. Then once you have done this, then you can create interactive report by visualization. And here inside of data means what I want to produce. I can use a lot of things over there. I can create measures. I can create different kinds of I can use different kinds of measures. I can create different kinds of functions to analyze the data or to produce the required things. Once I have done this, then I can go for creating interactive report. The last one, that interactive report is nothing but your visualization. Like I told you, map, chart, graph you can use. All right, line graph, pie, button graph, line graph, bar graph, a lot of things are there. So that is what you can do. So let me show you how it works in data analytics. Just I can show you one two simple things, then we can implement our entire things. Right. Let me open Power BI. And this Power BI, you can always install from your Microsoft Store, right? Okay, just let me stop this presentation. So this is what my Power BI windows used to look like. Let me reopen it again. Here. See, go to Microsoft Store here. Microsoft Store, open it. All right. In the Microsoft Store, search for Power BI. If you want to install it, you can do that. But due to short span of time, I cannot show you everything. Say Power BI. Here, I have chosen this Power BI. All right. Benundar Visual entered the waiting. Wow. This is Power BI. What it is saying? Displayed, open. All right. This is Microsoft Store where I'm supposed to get the Power BI desktop. So I need to install this Power BI desktop. No need to go for Power BI report builder. It is implicitly available within that. So install it. So installing the Power BI from Microsoft Store. All right. It is always better. Why? Because any updates, you don't need to update by yourself. If there is future updates or any updates available by the Microsoft Store, it will be updated automatically. It will not ask you to update your Power BI. Like we are using Android phones and we need to update Google Map, all right, Google Chrome, phone, message, lot of things we need to update manually. Or we can go for also using that option called update all. But still then we are updating it. But in case of Power BI, once you install, you don't need to update. All right. So in search, I'll put Power BI. I think I have opened the wrong one. Power BI desktop. This one. Just hit enter. You'll get this kind of interface. Power BI. Right. Now, just a minute. Where is that? Okay. Power BI. Now I'll open blank report. So let's try to open a blank report. File. See here, we have a lot of things. These are known as panes. All right. Data pane, visualization pane, filter pane. Lot of panes are there. Apart from this, we have two more panes. We can see from here also. Then this is called our report view. Then this is called table view. This is called model view, where we can create one-to-one mapping, one-to-many mapping. All right, one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, many-to-one relationship, like that. And this is our DAX. All right, TMDL, it is not required. So first one is our, these are the tabs. These are called panes, and all above these are called tab. Home tab, insert tab, modeling tab, view tab, like that. So in home tab, here we have something called get data. So by which we can get the data. Here also we can implement the same thing, get data. All right, we can click on this link, or we can go for this home. Then there we will get the get data. And just expand it, you will get a lot of things. See, Excel, Power BI, data flow, data bars, SQL server, analytics, analysis server, text, CSV, web. All right, OData, blank query, a lot of things are there. So let me choose Excel workbook. Fine. Here I have a sales data. So I have just clicked on it. Once I click on it, it will ask me what you want to do. You want to load it? Let me check this sheet one. All right, sheet one. Now it is asking me load or transform. So definitely I'll go for transform, not load. When I supposed to go for load, if my data is correct, if everything is correct in my data, then I should go for load. If nothing is correct, or I don't know whether it is correct or not, or before using it, I should open this Excel file to know whether data is correct or not. Let me open this. Just open this. All right. See, this is date, region, category. Everything looks perfect here. But I am not sure whether this date, whatever is written over there, is correct or not. So to avoid that, instead of loading the data, I'll go for transform the data. Click on transform. So once we transform the data, this is our Power Query editor. So let's see this. Let me magnify it. You will be able to understand. Magnify. Let's see this. This is our Power Query editor. And just have a look here. We have two things now. One is called, let me reduce the size. See here. Let me keep my mouse. See, I have kept my mouse on Power BI. I have two windows, or you can say two tab. One is this one, where I have clicked on this get data, and then I have chosen that sales file. After that, I have clicked transform data and I got this window. So there are two different tabs. Now here, if you are able to see, I don't, okay, it is there in magnifier. So just let me make a little bit bigger. See, this is my Power Query and this one is my Power BI desktop. This is the desktop where I have clicked on get data. Then I have clicked on Excel, right? So I got this tab. This tab is known as Power Query Editor. See, column names is column name, column 1, column 2. Is it so? These are not correct. All right. So I need to change the column names to date, region, because first field name in Excel file is date. Second field name is region. Third field name is category. Fourth field name is product. Fifth field name is sales. Sixth field name is quantity, and so on. All right. So how do I do that? As I told you, you don't need any programming language for this. So there is a tab. See this in home tab of this Power Query. This is our home tab. All right. Home tab is by default selected always. This is home tab. In that we have one option, use first row as header. Just click on it. First row as header. And here I can write use first row as header. See here the header names like column 4, column 3. So just let me click this. See what is happening. Now column name changed. It's date, region, category, product. A lot of things are there. Understood everybody? Yes or no? So this is your Power Query, and whatever things you have done, it will be displayed in the right hand side pane. See here, source, navigation, then promoted header. Promoted means I have promoted the first row as header. Understood? Now first row data type is date, but here it is displaying ABC123. So that I need to change. So right click here, then go for change type, then click on this using local. All right, if you click on using local, then a box will appear, kind of dialog box. See? By default, the data type has already been selected as text. So I need to change it into date. So I have to change it to date. Then I can click on English United States, or I can change English United Kingdom, apply. Okay, see. Now this is date. All right, field name is date, type is date. Here field name is region. It is ABC123. That's all right. All right. So it is 123. ABC123 means I can make it ABC only. No need to go for 123. This category is also again, I want to make it ABC. ABC means it is kind of text. Go for ABC. Then product. Again, I'll do the same thing here. ABC text. Then here sales. Sales, see 65,000, 18,000. So it's in whole number. So I have to change this also. Click whole number. Now quantity. Quantity again, it's supposed to appear in terms of whole number. So let me go for whole number. So these are the quantity. Now let me just go for this magnifier. Where is that? Okay, here. Just reduce it. After that, let me drag this towards this and this side so I can show you up again. So here I'm actually transforming the data. Profit. Profit, how I supposed to get? Again, it is ABC 123, but these are whole number 99,000, 4,500, right? So I have to click on this whole number. Fine. Next one is our customer. Customer is ABC. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is all right, ABC and 1, 2, 3. So likewise, I have to change these data types of the fields. So once I have done with this, then I have to go for here. Close and apply. Click on this. First you write apply. So once you have applied this, all right, then what I got? Okay, loading. Sheet 1 loading. All right. Okay, working on it. Just let me do this. Where is my, because okay, what the hell? Let me close this. So once my data, I have clicked on apply, then I can go for, once I have applied this, okay, once I have applied this, then I can click on close. close and apply. All right. See, now we don't have two things in Power BI. Only we'll get one thing. Just a minute. Why I have opened this document till now? Let me remove that. So I got this only. See, I have kept the mouse over here, and here I'm getting only single things. All right. So data is here. This is our sheet one. See, the field names are there. Date, region, so and so. All right. Everything is correct. Now go to this report part. So answer what is happening. All right. Once this done, then I can go for visualization. In visualization part, I can create different kinds of things. Like I can create pie chart, bar chart, whatever like I can create. See here it is what it's saying, telling select or drag fields from data pane onto the report. All right. See, I have kept a pie chart. Not a pie chart, it is a donut chart. So I can click on a pie chart. It is coming up. All right. Here I have some kind of sheets. So what I want to show, I can show profit. I can show. People want to see here what is there in the data. Laptop, office, mobile, a lot of things are there. Category are there. So depending upon your choice, what you want to display in your pie chart, what you want to display in your bar chart, that you're supposed to decide. All right. So this is the most critical thing. Actually, what your company want to display. So those things you need to show. Understood, everybody? Let me draw a pie chart for you. So we can do some simple things here so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. So since I have dragged, see this pen, as I have told, it is our table view. This is our report view. All right. I don't know whether it is visible to you or not. Let me just use magnifier for you. See, these are our different kinds of report view where I have dragged pie chart. This is our table view. All right, where we can see the data. This is for modeling. Since I have used only single one cells, so I have one table. Fine. If I could have given multiple tables, then I used to show that kind of data modeling. Like I told you, in database we have something called one-to-one, one-to-many, like that. So in pie chart, what I want to display? I want to display, I have selected pie chart. Now see here, this is my visualization. I have selected pie chart. Here we have something called legend and values. In legend, I'll put category. So drag this category, put it in legend. That's all. Similarly, go for cells, this one, put it in the values, this one. All right, now see here. See, you are getting some of the cells. All right. So some of the cells you are getting and some of the category. You can drag this. All right. These are the things it is displaying: electronics, furniture, clothing. Now go there. Here, see, electronics, furniture, clothing. We have 3-4 categories. All right. We don't have many categories. See here. If you click on this, you will get here. We have only 3 categories. Call it clothing, electronics, furniture. Yeah. All right. So if you drag that one, you will get this kind of thing. And you can keep this percentage within the pie chart. You can keep it outside of the pie chart. All right. Sums of sales by category. You can change these names. So a lot of things we can do from here. This visualization. We have something here, format your visual. You can visualize here. Legend, general. All right. You can go for this properties, title. Title, if I make it off, then this will go away. Sum of sales by category, it will be removed. See, of the title. That's it. See, there is nothing called. All right. If you again click on it, title, it is appearing. Sum of the cells. Yeah. I don't like to keep something like sales, sum of the sales by category. I'll keep something like sales by category. So what I should do? I should expand this title. There, I'll write sales by category. I don't need to keep sum of. So I'll put something like sales by category. All right. I can change this heading style, font style, color, everything I can change. Whatever I want to do, I can change it. Understood, everybody? Yes or no? Tell me, you have any doubt till this, or all of you have understood? I'm listening on Zoom. I hope everybody has understood. Yes or no? Let me reduce this. What the hell? We close this. Now your pie chart looks like this. Fine. So similarly, we can draw a lot of things here in our Power BI. Let me open one more Power BI. Yes. Somebody has written yes. Anyway, yes, sir. See, I will want to show you since we have limited time. I cannot show you the full picture of your what Power BI. All right. I can show you something regarding your Power BI. So that is what I have done. Now let me show you something. Okay, it is loading up. Just a minute. Acha, let it load. I will put something else for you here. See, this is a thing I have got. I want to display your line chart. Now line chart is this one, I think this one line chart. Now it is already there. It has already been selected. If I click on line chart, then it will go away. See, gone pie chart. Above that line chart is coming up. So hit Control Z. All right. Don't click on it. Click in this area. All right. Then you click on line chart. So line chart is coming up. All right. Here, line chart. Similarly, we have something called x-axis, y-axis. In x-axis, I'll put date, drag this and leave this on x-axis, date. Then in y-axis, I'll put something called cells. Here, cells. So that will display date-wise cells. Okay, some of the cells, date, year, remove it, quarter, remove it, month. Okay, I'll keep the month wise. See here, this is month, January, February, March, April, May, June, and this is our sum of the cells. All right. So when I have clicked, drag this date, it shows me day, year, quarter, month, day. I can remove the month also. It will show me day wise. So if you don't want to keep the day wise, you want to keep only month wise, then you can do this. Just remove this from here. Then again drag the date, put it in x-axis. All right. Remove all this. Year remove, quarter remove. Just remove month. Okay, date, keep the month. So it will display you month. See, if you keep on January, it will display you the month of January sales. Here, it is showing you month of February. Also, you are getting tooltips. It is not tooltips, but for now, you right now I can sell tooltips. Some of those cells here, some of the cells. All right. So that is what we can create Power BI. So let me remove this. It's not required for me right now. Don't sir. Now see, this is the actual thing I have done. This is a Flipkart product data analysis for India. And here also you can see the map I have implemented. So for map, you need the internet connection, otherwise it will not be displayed. So this is my dashboard or visualization. And this is the data I have used to create that particular thing. This Flipkart product data I have created. Here I have created some measures. All right. When you will learn data analytics, you will learn what is measures, what is M code, what is power query. So these are all DAX formula. Target, click on this, see target profit. I have created this for KPI. All right, key performance index I have created. Understood. So then also I have created a calendar by myself. So this is calendar data. This is, see, click on this. This is my calendar data, and this is my Flipkart product data. So out of those data, I have created this particular project visualization. This is my data modeling. All right, one to many relationship data modeling. If I keep on this, if I keep a mouse on this, what it is displaying the model data. And here if I keep, what it is showing? It is showing table data. If I click on this, what it is showing? Report view. Go to report view. So these are KPI, key performance index, revenue, target. See, if I click on a year, everything is getting changed. If I click on this, again it is getting changed. See, everything is getting changed, except everything is getting changed. But if I click on month, then this line chart will not change, because in line chart I have displayed for entire year. So why the hell it will change for a single month, January and February? Everything will get changed except this line chart. See, February, are you able to see? Everything is getting changed except this line chart. See? All right, all this KPI, this is called card. It looks similar to KPI, but it is not KPI. KPI means key performance index. All right, so this is what this is button cluster I have used. This is the map. So everything is getting changed. Getting my point. So this is what the report used to produce. Understood, everybody? Regarding the Power BI, what we can do? We can analyze the past data. We can clean the data. We can load the data. We can transform the data, then load the data. And then we can analyze what we can produce out of this data. And accordingly, this is our desktop visualization, or you can say this is the report, which will be viewed by senior officials to take proper decision, or that will help the organization to grow their business. Understood, everybody? Yes or no? All right. And the last part of it is your database. Fine. So let me close Power BI. Just for you. Anybody like to ask any questions regarding Power BI, or I'll proceed? Just let me know. I'll wait any query. If you have any query, then I'll wait for 1 to 2 minutes. If you don't have any query, then I'll proceed. No, Xiaomi M200. You can write that or you can speak. No need to write. Annotate. No need to annotate. All right. So let me close this. Sure. Now, last part is my what's that? This one. This is the Flipkart product India data I have used to produce that report, or you can say dashboard. The one I have just shown you. All right. This is the thing. Still my, no, it is not there, my magnifier. Anyway, so why then it is bigger? Then this is what SQL, structured query language, is one of the most important skill for data analyst. It is used to retrieve, clean, transform, analyze, and summarize data stored in database such as MySQL, SQL Server, and Postgres, where SQL fits in data analytics. Data source SQL, it can perform data cleaning, analysis. Then you get the data in Power BI, or you get the data into Excel, where you can implement this dashboard business. Now in Excel, what we can do, we can go for data extraction by select. We can filter the data again by select. We can sort data by select. We can filter data again by select. We can use aggregate function like count, sum, average, min, max. All right. Like that, we can use group by. We can go for select department. We can also apply filter. All right. Where having a lot of things are there. And also we can go for this one. Common join, inner join, left join, outer join. I told you, data modeling there. The same concept data modeling is available in our SQL. Let me show you a little bit of SQL so that you will be able to understand what is SQL. This is my database. All right, MySQL. Let me make the font size bigger so that you will be able to see. You can use any database for your data analytics. You are not able to, I mean, you are not strictly restricted to use a single database. You can use MySQL, you can use your Oracle database, you can use SQL Server, whatever database you like, you can use. Fine. So I have written something called college. Fine. Then I can show you data. Wait, just let me show you how many tables I have in this particular database. We have kind of one is student, another is employee, another is department. So I'll talk about employee and department and student table. So let me see. Let me show you the data from student table. I have 6 fields here, or you can say 6 columns in my student table. Just a minute, like this. So these are the data available in my student table. All right, like registration number, name, branch, same phone number, address. All right, this is the thing. This kind of table is known as dimension table because it does not contain any numerical value. You can say, sir, semester is a numerical value, na 351. Registration number is a numerical value, na phone number is also a numerical value. How can you say this is dimension table, not fact table? So generally there are two types of table. One is dimension table, another is called fact table. So what is dimension table? Dimension table means it does not contain any numerical value. You may say, or you may ask, sir, semester integer value, na? These are 3, 5, these are integer value. How can you say these are not integer value? Okay, that's perfect. But can you tell me if I use this table in my Power BI to produce a pie chart? So what I will show? There I have some category, like I have something called electronics, something called clothes, like that. 3 categories was there. And depending upon those category, I used to display the sales data, pie chart. But here what I will show? Student name versus semester, or student name versus phone number. So this is completely absurd, isn't it? Getting my point? So those table which does not contain any real data, those are known as dimension table. So this is the kind of table. We can export this table directly to Power BI, or we can export the data to Excel file. Then we can implement that one directly. Let me show you one more table. Select star from department. So here what I'm doing, I'm just collecting the data. I have around 7 rows in our department table. So say in our organization, we have 7 departments like development, testing, production, marketing, like that. Fine. And I want to show you one more called employee. So again, this table does not contain any real numerical data for data analytics. I mean, for creating the report, I cannot create development department versus in line chart. What you will do? You will keep development in your x-axis, and in y-axis you will keep the phone number. This is completely idiot. Yes or no? Nonsense. So now see, this employee contains some meaningful data. What is that? Salary. All right. So salary is a numerical data. So it can be used in our Power BI to create a report. All right. Also, we can filter the data. Here it is showing 70,000, but it has not displayed the correct data. I want to see, select star from employee, order by salary. So in that, what will happen? The highest salary will come up last. This person getting highest salary. Now, how many department I have used? 2 employee belongs to 51, 2 employee belongs to 52, 2 employee belongs to 53, 2 employee belongs to 54, 1 employee belongs to 55. All right. Now, what is that? Department ID. This is our employee table. Now, see this department table again. In department table, we have 7 departments: 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, account R&D. R&D. But in employee table, we don't have 56 and 57. So this salary is there. So employee table is known as fact table. Fact table means in which numerical data is there. And we can create a graph, we can create a chart, we can create a pie chart or bar chart or line chart, or we can create a graph out of this. All right. So, and one more thing, what is fact table? See, department table has a department ID. Same department ID 51 is there, and two employees are there in the department 51. Shakti and Bhakti, both are working in department 51. Now, what is the department name? Development. Similarly, what is the department name of department ID? 52, testing. So 52 ID is testing. Now again, two employees working in 52 department, Gudu and Vaishnavi. All right. So a fact table contains numerical data and contains foreign key. Now you might have seen in all this table, I have kept something like this. In student table, I have kept first field name as registration number. All right. In department table, I have kept department ID as first field, this one. And in employee table, I have kept employee ID as the first field. So these are called primary key, and these values should be unique. If you are reading in college right now, or if you have gone through your BTech or MCA or MBA career, you might have a registration ID number. That registration number will remain with you until your end of the course. It will never get changed. So that is what uniqueness. So each database contains a unique field known as primary key. So these are all primary key registration number. As you know, registration number cannot be duplicated. Similarly, if in an organization, how the hell department number will change? Department number will remain fixed. All right. Similarly, in case of employee, how the hell employee ID will get changed? It will not get changed. So that is what primary key. But what about this department ID? It was primary key in department table, and still it is primary key in department table. But that I have used in employee table as a key. So it is primary key of department table, but still it appears in our employee table. So that is why it is called foreign key. All right. So employee is a fact table because it contains numerical value as well as it contains a foreign key. When primary key of a table appears in another table, then it is called foreign key. Understood? Everybody? Yes or no? All right. I can create. See, and what kind of relationship we have? Department with employee. Department and employee has one to many because one department can have many employee. 51 department name is development and two person working in that department. Shakti, department ID 51, Bhakti, department ID 51. I could have given Gudu department ID 51. That's my own decision. Getting my point. So a single department contains many employee. So that is the relationship between is one to many. All right. So that is what we got in data modeling in our Power BI. Understood? Everybody? All right. Anybody like to ask me anything? So that is all about our Power BI. Anybody like to ask me anything? I'll wait for your query. If you have any query, you can ask me. Okay. If you don't have any query, then thank you all for joining this webinar. All right. I hope whatever I delivered today during this 1.5 hour, you might be able to grasp something and you may be able to implement those things in your future. All right. All right. Best of luck to all of you. Thank you all. And none of you are speaking, only you're writing in chat. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Welcome. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Raz, Ayushman Bhavat, thank you also. Okay then, bye-bye. I'm ending the session.